Welcome back to part 2 of Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. We start with opening this new door right over here. I just cut out from me saving and just opening this door. That's all. And welcome to the Tranquil Darkness. Each card has very different effects. Red cards affect the Heartless in this area, green cards affect Sora directly, and the blue cards affect the room itself and what treasures it has. And enemies now start appearing as, well, monsters here. Tranquil Darkness just has very little Heartless around. That's all. And there's not a lot of Heartless in Traverse Town either, so yeah.
It is interesting to try to think of a strategy on how you're going to create each room you go into.
That is true, because you can create a lot of different combinations for both farming, getting items, and all that.
I'll say this right now, I enjoyed this game more than I did Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. So yeah, we have new enemies right here. Soldiers, Blue Rhapsody, Yellow Operas, not really Yellow Operas, Red Nocturnes. They do exactly what you think they do. However, I haven't talked about this, but in this game, enemy attacks are actually a lot more harder to avoid.
Yeah. But we should also explain a few things. Elixirs give back some of the cards you already used.
Yes. Magic does exactly what you think it does. Items reload cards quickly.
Yeah.
Like the potion... oh, right.
Level up. Get the slates first.
Slates are your priority, but you won't get them every level. Like every 3-4 levels.
You can get a slate at a certain level.
Yeah. These... So I keep farming around here. I'm gonna cut out battles, except for every time I level up.
Yeah. CP, by the way, sort of affects what kind of cards and how many of them you can have in your deck.
Yes, every single amount of cards affects how many CP you get. For example, some attack cards with higher values will have more CP to cost. However, zeros are special. They will cost the most. Okay, so yeah, I'm just cutting out every single battle, because you don't want to see me fight every single battle. I know, I definitely understand in Evan's case. There's no way he wants to see every single battle.
Well, you should show off the new enemies, of course, and the new cards.
Yes. Oh, true. We'll talk about the new cards later.
Not gonna level up your strength?
I'm not gonna level up my HP for a little bit. I usually do like CP twice or 3 times, and then HP once.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's good to be ready to have the kind of cards you need right away.
Yes, that was me showing off me editing my deck. You can.
At the start, I would personally recommend that you first focus on the higher level Keyblade cards.
Yes, because you're gonna have Kingdom Key for a little bit, not until you get to the next world.
Yeah, each world has its own kind of Keyblade. It doesn't change the Keyblade you see in battle, mind you, but each Keyblade card has different attributes.
Yes. You can actually go back to the Unknown Room, and you can find a lot of Heartless here. Something that's new in Kingdom Hearts, actually. Anyway, I leveled up right here. Give me that new HP. There it is. Okay, so you're only gonna get you're not gonna get every single card in this world, because I believe you only get around a few blue cards and not a lot of green cards, but a lot of red cards. At least that's what I remember. Yeah, I should have cut out all this stuff, but it's... Anyway, right here, I think this is where I cut for... Yeah. The doors with crowns are different because they're plot doors.
Right. And that's where you need the Key of Beginnings.
Yes. Also, the cards, I'll talk about the cards quickly. Tranquil Darkness has very, very little Heartless. Teeming Darkness has a lot of Heartless, but you can find a lot more enemy cards from there. Feeble Darkness reduces all the values to 1. The Black Room makes Black Fungus appear, and Sleeping Darkness makes...
all the Heartless, all them sleep?
Yeah.
What?
Tell me I'm pretty. Yeah. You don't watch a lot of Fairly Odd Parents.
I used to watch a bit.
Yeah.
Until the one with all those Canadian stereotypes.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the green cards affect Sora himself. I believe some of them increase his values by 2. Some, well, on different cards, like attack cards, item cards, and magic cards. Some cut enemies' speed in half, or they take more damage and all that. The blue cards, right now, at this moment, it's only the save point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really important to keep some save point cards, actually. Anyway, what is this stupid dog doing here? Didn't we... This is actually a new... this is actually new dialogue, because they never talk about Pluto in the GBA version. He never appears.
Yeah, really?
Yes, he never appears.
So why bring him back here?
I don't know. I think it's the problem with the Rechain of Memories itself, because this is a second attempt to doing this kind of game. Because, well, it's to fill in some of the more obvious holes. One of them is Pluto.
Yeah. And meanwhile, we get Leon again.
What's up? Leon, it's you. What are you doing in Castle Oblivion? And this is where the dialogue gets a little hokey.
Yeah.
And it's very weird, because he knows Sora, but he doesn't know Sora. What?
No need to think this part too hard, because honestly, it means nothing.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it's nothing.
In fact, I could sum up almost nearly every world in this game.
Yeah, it's very strange, because in this game, it's like an abridged, it's like a very abridged version, like a more abridged version of that world. And Traverse Town is just abridged, because we've already been through this world once. Oh, he does know our name. What? I don't understand. Also, these guys act like mannequins. I'm sorry, they just do. But maybe that's the point of Castle Oblivion. Because, they're not really real, quote-unquote. Something's wrong with my memory. It's almost as if this game is all about memories.
And here's Yuffie again.
What's up? Her running animation just looks weird.
It's like she was on the moon.
One step for woman, another step for materia. Maybe you should take Sora to an asylum. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it's. And Yuffie suffers the same thing. Is this some sort of disease or something?
I don't know, but it's gonna be what wastes a lot of time for us in Traverse Town.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say this right now. This entire part is Traverse Town. The first two parts. The next part, we're just gonna press on, actually, in Castle Oblivion. Just to let you know, after Traverse Town, we never see these people again.
Yeah.
That's where, in my opinion, the plot. That's where the plot of Castle Oblivion kind of falls apart.
What, with Donkey Kong?
No.
It would kind of make the plot fall apart.
Yeah, it would. So Leon talks about different types of, more advanced parts of the game, actually. So he shows you about breaking cards, being deflected by cards, and all that.
Why does he have the Keyblade?
That is a good question. Okay, so he talks about... we already talked about this. Now we're going to talk about slates. Remember when we unlocked Sliding Dash? That ability can only be unlocked if you have a slate that's between 10 or 15 with the same Keyblade.
Yep, a slate is a stack of 3 cards.
Yes. You press triangle in order to stack the cards. Oh, stocking cards, sorry. To stock the cards, and then you unleash them by pressing triangle. And the values are basically the same. The values is basically the added version, but they could still be broken by another slate that's higher or a 0 card. And that's Sliding Dash. It's very fast, it's very Very potent at the very beginning of the game, but that's about it.
Some of the later slates like Lethal Frame and Sonic Blade are amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's what I love about this game. It's fun to mess around with some of the really powerful slates.
You also get... He also mentions about... He also mentions about, the first card in your slate disappearing. Yeah, that's true. Be a little wary. There are some cards that prevent that, but it's important that you keep that in mind.
Yeah, and they just disappear permanently for the battle.
Yes. Anyway, we got Simba, and we got the Key of Guidance too. I love these memes. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough memes to fill in the entire part. Well, not the. I know I'm gonna fill the entire part, but I don't know about the entire playthrough though.
Now, like I said, worst case scenario, just use a bunch of the goofy expressions you'll see in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Like I said, start with Yuri from Arc 5.
Done. I'll see what I can do. Anyway, next room. Okay, so yeah, right over here. Some of those green cards over there. One of the item pot ones was one of the item pots one was Alchemic Walking, which boosts your value of item cards. The other one is Lasting Days, which stuns all enemies when you strike first, which is actually really awesome. It's actually really awesome. I just said that twice. It's just that awesome. And the other green card was... What was that one? It's the one where... Oh, no, it's Gathering Room. Where you get a friend card the first time the battle starts. It's best you strike these guys, because, well... You best get the EXP. The more EXP, the easier this game gets. And the more easier this game gets, the more cards you can equip. And the more cards you can equip, the more fun this game becomes. Anyway, I level up. Meeting Ground. Oh, it's called Meeting Ground. Okay. CP. Anyway, the next room is on your left. Now, you've probably seen in the map that there are 4 golden rooms. There is a 4th golden card, but we will not deal with that until much later. So, keep that in mind. Yeah, Alchemic Room is not that good. It's just a room. Anyway, we finally go into plot door number 2.
I'm 29.
Star Fox Beltron Command will forever live in our hearts. So, have you forgotten me? Good question. Let me consult my doctor for a moment. It's very... The stock faces are not that good, because she's smiling when she said that, and...
I don't know why, but the wallpaper kind of looks like some place where you put somebody who's completely insane.
You're right. You're right. What are these animals here? I can see them, but the doctor says I can't. They can't see them. I know they're real. Why does he remember that? Okay, so I prefer the GBA version because the expressions fit them much more better, and not only that, they also animate them a little, and they have expressions for everybody. Like Aerith has expression, like when Leon said that Sora's memories are affecting ours. Leon has this really big bug-eyed expression on his face, like, oh my god, really? You don't say.
Like his eyeballs are about to pop out?
Yeah, actually, you're right. Town, I mean Castle Oblivion. Okay, that's it. We're sending this guy to the asylum. So we're not going to explain about what Pluto is doing here again? No? Okay. We actually haven't talked about this, but should we talk about friend cards?
Sure.
Yeah, there are friend cards. You can get Donald and Goofy randomly, and their values between 0 to 9. In the GBA version, it's 0 to 8 for some reason. I don't understand why. Donald double casts magic.
That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I could taste test for you.
Hey, Final Fantasy 15. Goofy, on the other hand, uses Goofy Tornado, which basically he spins around, hitting everybody, and it really hurts. It's really devastating. And yeah. I actually haven't talked about this, but 0 cards can be anything, actually. So it's best to keep 0 cards just in case you need them. So anyway, Teeming Darkness. That should...
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Yeah, anyway, Teeming Darkness has a lot of Heartless, so I killed them all. And
Yep. Good old gun.
Yep. We're learning. Yeah, make sure you interact with the environment, because you can find cards and Moogle balls. Sorry, that still sounds wrong, but Moogle points to interact with. Those are exploding barrels. They do exactly as you think they do. And we need a green card. I don't want to trade in my precious green cards. And in a way, the heart. When you see the Heartless symbol, it usually means that, well, there's a boss coming up.
That's right.
Every single time we're waiting for it. It's to make this playthrough even more exciting.
Yeah.
When I was doing this playthrough, I was not feeling it. Anyway, I do look like a Sora with the spiky hair and baggy pants. Oh, and you look like a Cid with the swearing accent and the toothpick. Yeah, Square censored out the cigarette for a toothpick. I'm still mad about that, but okay, whatever. What's that around his waist? Is that a belt?
Can't take 2 steps without being attacked, yet I'm still standing, which is why I'm standing right here and not moving.
I feel proud to stand in the 2nd district. So if you value your hide, get out while the getting's good.
Which is why I'm walking towards the dangerous tower.
Yeah. It's weird, because they talk, in the GBA version it's the 3rd district, but now it's the 2nd district. What are they gonna summon? Sniper Wilds? No! Not those guys. They're the bane of my existence. And then suddenly a Pink Agaricus comes down. Anyway, guess who? It's Guard Armor.
I was gonna customize King of Armageddon.
What's up, guys? You remember me? No? Well, I remember you.
We don't recognize him because of the color.
Yep. Yeah, we don't... It's his cousin. Guard thing. I don't know what it is. Anyway, Guard Armor. This guy is thankfully not as devastating as he was back in Kingdom Hearts 1, but he's a lot more restrictive now that we're using cards.
Love this music.
I don't. I actually don't like this music. This guy has actually quite a number of attacks. He punches like that. He spins his arms around again. He jumps to make a like that. Thank you, Donald. Donald is a lot more better in this game. But Guard Armor here, I hate Guard Armor. You want to know why? Because he has a very high value. He has a very high 8 value. That's why. And that can break my cards. But the good part is he doesn't use them very frequently. Because I think he'll only use it like either when he feels like it. Which is very slow considering his size. This guy was not that fun in the GBA version. Because he jumped around a lot. It was very hard to know when he was going to do attacks. And we get a special card, actually. What do you call this card?
What was it? House of Mouse or something?
It's I call it the Mickey card, but House of Mouse just makes it more funnier. Okay, the House of Mouse card.
It does certain things depending on the boss fight. As you saw here, it makes the Guard Armor fall apart.
Yeah.
By the way, Josh already got rid of one arm of the Forbidden One and both the legs of the Forbidden One.
Now you have to fight the Forbidden One himself. I hate this part, actually. Because that has a lot of you saw that, right?
Yeah.
That torso has a lot of homing.
Way to go, Donald.
No, he got fire off. Ugh, I hate this torso so much. Ow. That really hurts. Plus, oh, then again, he doesn't attack that much. So, you should be fine. Also, Goofy. Hi, Goofy. New exclusive slate. Goofy Smash. I mean, it at least did something. It knocked him up. Goofy Smash basically knocks the characters upward. There are reaction commands this time, so be a little aware. So make sure you press triangle, and then he'll smack him right back down. It's very good for duels.
For duels?
Yes. Like, well, for small Heartless and for duels, because he only knocks up one person.
Okay, that's one way to win a Yu-Gi-Oh match and just uppercut the duelist.
I mean, we summoned... Yeah, that's true. Anyway, we got the Guard Armor card, our first enemy card.
Yep.
We'll talk
and
about...
Sore Space, my god.
Ah, he just looks big. We'll show him. Yeah.
A bit too late. We already finished him.
Yeah, I don't count white I don't count white loading screens because they don't work. So your friend wasn't here? No. We won't find him in Castle Oblivion. I mean this town. He still believes it's a castle. What do we do? Sid, get the handcuffs. Okay, so, other than that, we haven't talked about enemy cards. We should talk about what sort of enemy cards you can find. You can only find 4 of them at this point. Shadow card, Soldier card, Red Nocturne, Blue Rhapsody. The Shadow card increases all your values by 1. It's useful to a fault, but removes the use of 0 cards. So don't bother using 0 cards at all, if you're going to use the Shadow card. Soldier increases your combos by 1. Which is honestly pretty good.
Blackluster Soldier?
Yeah.
Or Ancient Gear Soldier?
Yeah, Ancient Gear Golem, they call it.
Is that what we just fought?
Yeah. Other than that, the third one, Red Nocturne, boosts your fire magic. Or fire power, that is. And Blizzard boost. Well, Blue Rhapsody does Blizzard boost. Exactly as it does.
So we got Ancient Gear Soldiers and Golems. Are we dealing with Crawler or the Obelisk Force?
I don't know. So, yeah, anyway, Aerith is here. But I'm not really a woman. I'm a man.
What?
Yeah, beware.
Beware of your memories?
Yes. This actually creeped me out a little when
Yeah, this music is pretty ominous.
The GBA music is pretty cool, but it lacks a lot of punch, in my opinion. The boss theme that I've heard wasn't really that good, in my opinion. Stay strong, Sora. Don't let the illusions distract you for what's truly important. Which is actually really ironic.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go? And yeah, this is where it is. Yeah, that's actually kind of creepy. I wish they did that more in other worlds. Like,
Well, I know what happened. This game is E-rated, so we couldn't see Sephiroth off Shank Aerith.
Dang. So yeah, that's actually just what happened. We actually didn't talk to Aerith. You know, those sound effects would work much more better if we had more talking. Anyway, that's the end of Traverse Town, because honestly, that was a very meme-tastic day.
What's with that green speck on the screen?
I don't know. What is that? Question for another day. We'll be back for part 3, where we will enter the next world soon, I guess. Anyway, this is Gamer of Glory. I shall return.
We're done with the fusion dimension. Next, let's head to the Xyz.
Yep. Evan, say bye.
Lancers, let's go. Bye.